Long ago, in the kingdom of Alteras, ruled by a tyrannical king, there was a small village filled with poverty and despair. In this village, a boy was born with eyes that shimmered like stars in the night. His parents named him Kirin. From infancy, Kirin was different from other children. Whenever he cried, the darkness around him would glow faintly, as if touched by moonlight. By the time he was 3, his parents noticed that his hands could make objects emit light, and when he touched his mother's wound, it miraculously healed. His parents realized their son possessed a divine power. But rumors of the boy with the light reached the palace, and the fearful king issued an order to hunt him down. At the age of 6, soldiers stormed into the village in search of Kirin. His parents desperately hid him in a cave deep in the forest, urging him to flee as far as possible. Tragically, they were captured, and the village was burned to the ground. Alone and afraid, Kirin wandered into the dark forest, where he encountered an old sage named Master Sarin. The wise old man took Kirin in as his disciple and began training him to control his power. Over the years, Kirin learned that his abilities were not just for healing but also for protection. He could forge weapons of light, shield himself from danger, and, most importantly, ignite hope in the hearts of others. By the time he was 12, Master Sarin told him, "It is time for you to embrace your destiny." As Kirin traveled across Alteras, he saw how the people suffered under the king's oppressive rule. Heavy taxes, slavery, and merciless executions had become the norm. Determined to bring change, Kirin began rallying villagers and forming a resistance army. They raided supply camps, freed captives, and spread hope to the oppressed. With his power, Kirin became more than just a warrior, he became a symbol of hope. The people began calling him the Hero of Light. By the time Kirin turned 18, his army was strong enough to challenge the king's forces. The final battle took place at the royal palace amid flames and chaos. Kirin faced the tyrant king, who wielded dark magic. But the darkness was no match for the light. With all his strength, Kirin unleashed his full power, shattering the darkness and freeing the kingdom from the tyrant's grasp. As peace was restored, the people urged Kirin to take the throne, but he refused. Instead, he chose to travel the land, helping those still in need. "I was not born to rule a kingdom," he said, "but to kindle the flames of hope in the hearts of all." From that day forward, the legend of the Hero of Light was told for generations to come.